this? I'm for keeping secrets in my head, or any space you can find. Glad to see that I could help make your life a bit easier. But have you ever thought of how I felt? You need to think about your behavior.
Well. It's Wednesday, over the hump day, and it's another edition of Butch On Sports here. I am simply Butch, and as always, thanks for tuning in. Oh, boy. It's been quite a week, and we haven't even got to the bitter end yet there, but yesterday, over the hump day, a short way to go here. Nasty weather in southeastern Michigan and their ports down south and a little bit up north as well. As hopefully you're dry, you're not in a flood, or your basement's flooded out, or any complications. You're warm. It's going to be cold tonight, but we'll give you some sports news that you can't get enough of, and hopefully warm you up. Let's have a bit of it there and see what we got here. The Detroit Tigers today, and we're just getting this information way at about 12 o'clock this afternoon. Right now it's around about 7:30, a little bit after 7:30 here when we're doing the show here. But today's series finale between the Tigers and the White Sox has been postponed due to inclement weather. It's a 2-game stint for Detroit Tigers. Detroit, as you know, yesterday won 5-3. That puts a dent in the situation for the Chicago White Sox. They only need 2 wins to win the division, so I'm quite sure it'll happen sooner than later. Maybe before they play next Monday, September 27th at 1:10 p.m., okay? That's when this game will be made up. You can hear it on Bally Sports, 97.1 The Ticket, or the respected radio network nearby you, okay? If you're in the state of Michigan and outside the state of Michigan, including Ontario and Wisconsin, and Ohio, including Toledo. Detroit Tigers have been doing good. They have won 11. They played 11 games. They won 8 of them. So they're doing a pretty good little run here for the final part of it. They're only 4 games back from 500. But when did I say that before? I think a couple of months ago. But it is what it is. Detroit Lions, they played Monday Night Football here. And although it's a little bit late, it's never too late to give my impressions of it. Lions look pretty good. First half of the game. Second half of the game. Well, the score speaks for itself. 35-17, the final score there. The Lions stunk in the second half. Offensively as well as defensively. Nothing clicked. Defensively, we need to do a better job. The defense's job is not to let the offense on the other team score. Detroit Lions did that full and plenty of it. Regardless of any excuses that you want to make, they got to do a better job. They got to start having a pass rush better than nothing, and cornerbacks got to do a better job of covering their receivers. And maybe be a little bit more physical and then doing that. I noticed the first game, and I know it's also the second game. Now, the second game I'm watching TV, but the first game I was there in person. And you do get 5 yards to check a person or give a receiver a hard way to go when you get off them and make it very difficult for them to run the pass pattern. Detroit should look at that particular situation. And then some. Okay, here's the injury report right now, fresh from the Detroit Lions. Offensive, or wait a minute, should I say outside linebacker Trey Flowers, shoulder and knee, no practice. Jamie Collins, the senior, by the way, non-injury related. He had no practice. From what I'm understanding right now, the rumors is they're trying to trade Jamie Collins Sr. That's just a rumor. Tyrese Williams, concussion, no practice. Michael Brecker, shoulder, limited practice. Romero Altuwine, on Huawei. I get that messed up here. Excuse me, Romero. But his shoulder was out. He had limited practice. Khalid Raymond, thigh, limited practice. Kevin Strong, concussion, limited practice. DeAndre Swift, groin, limited practice. We'll get some later dates on Sunday, but right now those are the players you're looking about that may or may not play this upcoming Sunday when they play the Baltimore Ravens, who did a number on the Kansas City Chiefs. I wouldn't say that bad, but they did win the game, and that's all that matters. 25 teams in the NFL have at least won one victory in the first 2 weeks of the 2001 season. That's including 2-0 teams. There's 7 of them. The Arizona Cardinals, the Carolina Panthers, the Denver Broncos, the Las Vegas Raiders, the Los Angeles Rams, San Francisco 49ers, and, of course, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They have not lost a beat. Detroit Lions is not in that mix. They have lost 2-0 out of those 25 teams. Too bad, isn't it? Detroit Pistons, they will host an all-open practice and team scrimmage at Little Caesars Arena on Saturday, October 9th. Admission for the event is free for general admission public, okay? Doors will open at Little Caesars Arena starting at 2 p.m. The team will take the floor at 2:30. Fans interested in attending the event may obtain free general admission tickets by visiting pistons.com/open practice. Now, there's a limit of 10 tickets per account. Parking will be available for purchase at the surrounding garages around Little Caesars Arena. And also fans can use the Myers entrance at Little Caesars entrance to get into the building there. The open practice will serve as an opportunity for the Detroit Pistons fans to get an up-close look at the 2021-22 team. That's including Olympian Jeremy Grant, our NBA rookie team selection Sadiq Bey, and Isaiah Stewart, as well as new additions such as Cad Cunningham and Kelly Olynyk. I get that name always messed up, but that's a good doggone bust there. Pistons also, head coach Dwayne Casey will also lead the scrimmage and debut some of the club's offensive defensive schemes for the upcoming season. And you can believe it or not, you're not going to get the truth, because they're not going to show you all the good stuff before the opening doggone season game. Okay? Open practice will feature the 2021-22 Pistons entertainment team, photo opportunities, the Pistons mascot Hooper, opportunities to purchase season tickets on site, and the concession stands will be available for purchase. The first 1,000 fans arriving at the open practice will receive a Pistons giveaway item. What a deal there, huh? By the way, the Pistons announced today that they named Rex Calamine, Jerome Allen, Jim Morrow, and Bill Bayno as assistant coaches. Andre Jones as a player development coach to head coach Dwayne Casey's staff. Additional Jordan Brinks and also Austin Dufon, who was there already, have been promoted to player development coaches. So there you have the starting diddly-pops for the Detroit Pistons as they're getting ready for the upcoming season and their fourth there, which their practices starts a little bit this week, the end of this week, by the way. The Motor City Cruise, by the way, is their farm team, have acquired return players' rights in Jared Cunningham from the Rio Grande Valley Vipers in exchange for a second-round draft pick in the 2022-23 G League draft. Cunningham was a former first-round pick of the Cleveland Cavaliers. He made his NBA debut in 2012. During his NBA career, Cunningham has appeared in 84 games with the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Los Angeles Clippers, the Dallas Mavericks, the Sacramento Kings, the Atlanta Hawks, and the Milwaukee Bucks. Cunningham has posted an NBA average of 2.3 points a game, 0.7 rebounds, 0.5 assists, 7.2 minutes per game. As a collegiate, he attended Oregon State University. Oh, well. If that's very important, I'm glad to be of service. Let's move on, okay? Detroit Lions have also named Brad Zoo of Ortonville Brayton High School the week's fourth recipient of the 2021 High School Football Coach of the Week program. Zuba Blackhawks, they defeated the Flint Metro League opponents Clio with a 55-0 victory to move to 4-0 this season. Currently, Ortonville Brayton is ranked number 4 in Division 4. Zua is in his 26th season as coaching, and wow, what a deal here. Detroit Red Wings fans, this is a really, this really kills me here. Tyler Bertuzzi is the only unvaccinated Detroit Red Wing player going into training camp and facing a potential missing all his games in Canada this season as the results of it there. Steve Eisenman said Wednesday on this his open camp video call known as to the outstanding press, which I got to give a call on and get myself hooked up into it, is there, said to the organization is fully vaccinated against COVID-19, including himself. However, Tyler Bertuzzi is not vaccinated. Bertuzzi is in Detroit for the start of on-the-ice workouts that starts tomorrow. However, this forward may end up forfeiting over $4,500. Well, let's say $45,000. No, let's say $45,000 or 400, 500. Well, let's say 4 point. Oh, it's a lot of money. I just can't get out of my head why this guy has not been vaccinated. And the whole team has been. Bertuzzi has been under salary with the Red Wings for 9 games. That's 9 games north of the border this year. He's going to lose a lot of money. The NHL protocol allows teams to suspend unvaccinated players without pay when they are unavailable to participate. This is something. This is something very bad. I don't know. I can't understand why people don't want to get vaccinated unless it's personal reasons, which, again, I'm not entitled to know, maybe. And I don't know if it's social media. I don't know, is it friends or foes or whatever it may be concerned. But when you don't get vaccinated, that makes a lot of things bad. That means you wear a mask every time you go somewhere. That means other people are not protected. Neither here or say, I guess he has his reasons. I'm talking about Tyler Bertuzzi himself. But hopefully the Red Wings have a better reason on why their influence can't, maybe, in a nice little way, find out why Tyler Bertuzzi don't want to get vaccinated, not only for himself and for his family, but for the players that he's playing with this season, which, by the way, it should be a better season than we have seen in a very long time with the Detroit Red Wings. I'm just saying. High school football. I just talked about it a few minutes ago with the Ortonville coach who has 6 seasons under his belt at Ortonville, Brandon, who's the coach of the week. Talk about other teams in general right now who having some problems there. And when I'm talking about covert here with Detroit Red Wings, it's something that has not been told, but there have been some teams who are very much so not in good favor. Detroit Cass Tech, just recently, this week, will have to sit out 50 players, which means one thing only. Unless they can bring up some reserve players to play against another team in the Detroit Public School League, they may have to forfeit. Now, that's the upside of when you have a lot of people who are being put in quarantine. Cass Tech is one of the top teams in the state. And there's some other teams that have not released their names that I understand that basically are having some, not so much difficulty, but had to have quarantine because of contact person or contact with other people. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that was just one team I just named. However, do yourself a favor and go there and take a mask with you. Protect yourself and protect others. Because it's not good. It's not good at all. We haven't heard about any indoor sports and any fatalities in that regards of players getting locked out or basically being quarantined because of this. But I know schools are having problems with it. There's some certain cases where some classes are being quarantined when they can't come to school, and the teacher as well, because of personal contact with their particulars who had COVID or was tested for COVID. Okay? Do yourself a favor, get yourself tested, and if you haven't had a shot yet, or your couple, maybe put that in your plans. Please, get vaccinated. It's going to help a lot of people. And as soon as the boosters come about, if you're eligible to do that as well. Any problems with that or concerns? Instead of maybe whipping social media in there, talk to your doctor or a medical specialist who can give you the ins and outs, and you can discuss it with them why or why not. It will be a choice for you, okay? That's all I want you to do. And even with that, they'll tell you the proper way of kind of helping yourself help others as well there. With that saying, I don't think I have any more sports news to report. Oh, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Tony Khan. Do you know who Tony Khan is? Tony Khan is the guy who right now is running the AEW. He also has Fulham of the Premier League that he owns. He also runs the Jacksonville Jaguars. And tonight on the wrestling match, which I'm going to watch in a few more minutes, AEW, is going to be at Arthur Ashe Stadium with 19,000 people in it, with some good events and CM Punk and a whole lot of other good stuff there. So, hey, WWE got some serious competition. I noticed this week that, or last week I should say, NXT changed their brand to NXT 2.0, which it kind of changed the arrangement of the arena and all, where people are out there looking at it in their spanking new or redecorated part of their complex where they also train their professional wrestlers and also do their school as well out there in Orlando, Florida. So, hey, There's nothing wrong with it at all. I say there's nothing wrong. With that saying, I am done for today. I was not on Monday because of complications of the station where their phone line went down, and hey, I'm only one person. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully they'll get that straightened out. I'll be on there next week. In the meanwhile, Butch On Sports is a presentation of Oh My Darling Productions. Check out Butch On Sports, always on Facebook. Butch On Sports on Facebook. You can go to the homepage at Podomatic.com. Just type in SIMPLYBUTCHTOO.Podomatic.com. Yes, you can. You can do that. You can also go to thegamesportshow.com or thegamesportshow.podbean.com, I should say, and also get the show right there, along with Spotify and Apple and all the other listening devices. You can check out Butch On Sports. And yes, if you're going to listen to the Game Sports Show, a couple of weeks now I've been giving you the wrong address where you can plug in live. You can go to 1400 ESPN.net, and it'll take you straight to the, the favorable website that they have, and you pop in live. Okay? All righty. I got that out my system. Hey, have a very good weekend, per se, boys and girls. Be safe. Do the right thing. Have some fun. The Lions play this Sunday. And the Tigers will also give Miguel Cabrera a lot of gifts because I'm going down there Friday as they're going to celebrate his 500 home run. Other than that, hey, have a happy, joy weekend there, boys and girls. Butch On Sports, again, is a presentation of All My Darling Productions.